It's me, 7, aka the Stat Boy. She's a good look for me. Yeah, yeah. That she's a good look for me. Why you always coming round telling me she's not the one, not the one? Why you telling me all up in my face? My face, what's the secret? What you know? What's the secret? What you know? Is there something you're holding back? Better tell me real fast now, bro. I think she's a good look. Nah, she's not a good look. I think she's a good look for me. Yeah, yo. I think she's a good look. Nah, she's not a good look. I think she's a good look for me. Yeah. Ever since we got together, my life has got much better. I've even felt much clever, cause she's dumb. But I love the stuff that she brings me. I give it back to her easy. Sometimes we relax and watch the TV, just chill. She's the good one. Nah, she ain't no good one. Nah, she's a good one to me. She's a good one. Nah, she's not no good one. What you hiding from me? Tell me, why don't you want me with her? All up in my face now, nigga. What you hiding from me? I just don't like her like that. I don't really trust, and that's a fact. The way and she moves and smiles at other people all the goddamn while. That means she's just nice, son. I be keeping an eye, that's right, son. I'ma make sure she don't do them things to me. She not gon' cheat, and if she do, I'll approach you. And I said, blood, I should've listened to you, but now she's gone. But for now, I'ma keep her. But for now, I'ma keep her. But for now, I'ma keep her. Feels that she's the one. Yeah, I'm gonna keep her. I'ma keep her. Yeah, I'ma keep her. I'ma keep her. I'ma keep
7DS, demigod, general of nothing.
Hey, General, I don't know why you keep coming around like me and you are friends, man. Like I need your commentary or something. You ain't Chucky, but I'ma kill you like a ducky. Shoot at his head. Make sure he drops down, dead. I don't care, he's the kind to fled. If he's out on the road with the mans them, understand. Take the frying pan, put it on his head, make it go bam. Something like I'm playing on the game, make this boy turn insane. He's simply and lame, always coming in my lane, leaving messages. Why? I think he is bi or gay. I wave to him every day, say bye, go that way. Don't bother come around, say hey this way. Go out of way, bitch. Boy, come around to me for. What you talking to me for? Like we is equal. Never seen you before, never wanna see you. If I ever did, I'm telling you I'll beat you down, like a clown bee. I don't care, look at you, you look like your family. Ugly and apes running around, yo, swinging from trees. Go and eat some grapes, bitch ass boy. You ain't nothing but fake. Look at you, when you're walking so fast, you make the world shake. And your mom's always on the date with another man. How old she is? 85. Oh, still alive, that's good for you. Go back to your hive and go reach the sky. That means die, bitch. I don't care. I'ma wave by real quickly. Get off you on the topic. You're nothing, go stop it. Talking that shit like it. Got some game out here, moving quick. You ain't nothing, use a lame boy. Always on that game boy. YouTube, he's always on that game boy. Nothing to do, and ain't got a lane, and ain't got game, and ain't got something to do each day. He's a lane, nothing to do each day. He's a lane, coming to me, leaving messages. Acting like I'm interested in this shit. Never been that, I never would do. Look at this guy, he looks like Mr. Margo. Telling you, I would pick up the thing and shoot, right in his damn neck. May he get all the oh my gosh, I'm losing control. Lane general, lane, what you general of, huh? You is a lane, you stupid ass, big boy, big boy, big boy. General, stupid ass bitch. General, stupid ass bitch. He's a general of what? Nothing. Always out here, steady bluffing.
7DS, demigod. 7DS, demigod. Pound them down.
Blah, blah, blah. There he go, running up his mouth. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. That fool, give the beat down. Pound, give the beat down. Pound, give the beat down. He's looking fresh, you give the beat down. Who that fool hanging around? Pound, get in the beat down. Pound, get in the beat down. Pound, get in the beat down. Boy, you stupid ass fool. I see what you do. And I don't like it, so you better move out fast, kid. You're gonna slip and land straight on your ass, kid. Cause you simply asked for it, and I'm going to give it. Simply, kid, don't stop with the bullshit. I'ma come around cause you know that I rule shit. Told you before, and you know my face. And don't bother act like you is disgrace, cause I gave you my chance last time. And I heard that you was sticky Jake is coming around trying to rub this and that. My gosh, I should take off my hat and go slap right in your head top. Pound. Show you the big boxing style that I do in the gym. Yo, I be knocking people out all the time, and they ain't even leaving a grin. Yo, showing them that they committed a sin. And if they come around my place again, I'ma show them a new problem, my friend. Pound them down, pound and show them the Stylez. I be in the gym all the while, show them that we got the profile. Boxing all the damn while. If you wanna come and be a problem child, choose me, I'll fight you. Let us sue, let us you. I don't care what your problem is. Go away now, don't come around my shit and call your arguments. Go away now. Can't you see, we be living so happy without having nasty energy. Take that foolish shit away from me, so what? Right now, before I get mad, ring the alarm. Then you want drum, all of the mans them will come and swarm. Kill the bees right in your back garden. Yeah, you know that problem still, and we got thinned up. Have to go up the door, stuck in the bed, and all of them pills is here.
7DS, demigod, pound them down.
Okay, let's start this video. All right, boom, shout out. So, cut to the chase. I received a message talking about Stylez' daughter being harassed, kind of bullied or whatever, you know what I'm saying, on these YouTube streets. Understand? Just after her father passed away. So what I'm going to do, what the hell's this? Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play this little video, and then I'm gonna comment afterwards, you know.
I have the funniest topic for you today, and it's about a person who represents what I hate most in the world, which is a white woman seeking validation from the Black community and people of color by adapting a Black accent into her speech, repeating sentences she's heard from movies, and pretending it's normal. Without wasting any more time, let me introduce you to the biggest attention-seeking, no-life, hypocritical, immature, and shockingly dense woman you'll ever see on YouTube, cat-alac. I responded to a post saying the cycle repeats. The video was making fun of my father's death due to the timing being 3 months after my father ridiculed someone else's death. My comment was straight to the point. The cycle repeats. But that's not the shocker here. The shocking part is when an old beat-up ran-through groupie decided to respond to me with gratuitous information as if I asked or said anything about Tiffany. After asserting, I don't care, because my comment literally had nothing to do with Tiffany, but about repeating the cycle, she tries to intimidate me by speaking about the fragility of my mental state and how ruthless the sector is. Ooh, I'm scared. So I decided, hey, let me check her out. I hope Tiffany is torturing him right now before he is sent to hell. Maybe your best friend can join in. I'm sure my father would love taking in 2 groupies. I digress. You're a flat-faced, bleach blonde, black man chasing Botox face, drooping, big-eyed, Ozempic, unoriginal, attention-seeking, daddy-issued, pathetic man serving old floozy. People like you don't move me, and threats from an implant bandit don't scare me. And I then saw you were quick to expose, you sending money to Rio consistently. But as far as I'm concerned, all I see is game on a dimwit sugar mommy that didn't mind and allowed him to keep extra change in his pocket. Your page is actually hilarious. I can't take you serious. Matter of fact, looking at the screenshots, you do this so much, you should start taking applications. Like, girl, I signed up for the dimwit pay pick donations. Really, though, you have no room to complain about spending money when you made that choice. Keep doing what you do best. Serving, catering to, and chasing after men. Anyways, next point. You said you weren't going to say anything because you had nothing nice to say, but your big mouth can't seem to close. Instead of trying to roast people or adopt AAV, maybe stick to what you're actually good at. Getting on your knees and sending money. Seriously. I mean, the way you speak, for one.
Damn, Cliffy. Let's get something straight. You think that, Mike Mills held that team down. No, motherfucker, it was real.
I would rather teach you how to perfect the craft of pretending to speak like a black woman than hear that again. And if that's not bad enough, the way you type, nah, shorty. Listen, Carol, please speak how you've talked your whole life and quit pretending to be what you're not. Not to mention, you have no sense of privacy. You post about getting back with your boyfriend. In case you haven't realized, you're not important and no one cares. The most memorable thing about you is going to be when you die. Then your post, I so miss my younger life. That makes sense. When you have 20 shots of Ozempic and look twice your age, I think that's normal. And I watched about 3 to 4 minutes of one of your videos and wanted to shoot myself in the brain. You're so insufferably boring. I mean, seriously, you're a dumb blonde. And in case you still haven't had your self-discovery revelation, you're a waste of space. You're always going to be used by men and disregarded because all you're worth and bring to the table is money and your mouth. And before I forget, as far as my mental state being fragile, you can yap endlessly about what you don't know, and I'll show you who I am. Don't get out of body because I'll get right into mine. And side note, the way you have to assert your intelligence shows your lack of intellect. Any trait that has to be spoken to be acknowledged doesn't align with your true character. Anyways, this video is a warning, and the only one I'll be doing respectfully.
Okay, so let's start here. She's 17. I wasn't going to touch this subject because of her age. The reason why I'm touching this subject is now because of her age. Does that make sense? All right, so let's begin. I'm going to try and control my tongue. I'll try, because I find this just disrespectful. A man passes away, and you got this woman jumping up, attacking his daughter, harassing. After the man passes away, she knows that the father's passed away, and now she's going out her white way to attack. You know what I'm trying to say? So this is the part that made me want to do the video. The fact that he's just passed away, she knows that, and she's attacking his daughter. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here right now. You understand? I was thinking hard before I press play. Do I go in on white people? Do I just give them white bars out? Rip her up, make her know what kind of a dog she is. You know what I'm trying to say? Do I take that angle? Or do I try and be more subtle? But then again, why should anybody get any different? If I can come and speak to my own people a certain way, then they can get it too, right? Anyway. We got a 17-year-old I've been getting at these niggas on here talking about sex with a 17-year-old, shit like that. We've been calling them pedophiles, stuff like that. So I've got another issue. Why is a 17-year-old doing on YouTube around these predators? And I'm going to use that word, predators, because I've met nothing but predators on here that like to go for younger girls. That's another reason why I didn't want to touch this subject, just in case these dirty ass trolls go over there and start trying to get their finger up. Let me say it that way, because then nothing else is going to rise for them. You understand? So this is a kind of mad one for me. But first, I might as well just get to the dirty and just start disrespecting this white bitch, because that's all she is. If you're going to disrespect this, no, you were disrespecting him. Something about when he goes to hell. Shit like that. You're just a dirty, smug bitch, innit? Hey, you're just a dirty, crackhead looking ass bitch, innit? Hey, how you coming around here with your white, dirty self? You're disrespecting the dead like that, and then going on to his daughter. Why are you disrespecting this young queen? I'm gonna call her a young queen. She's 17. She's underage, bitch. She's underage, bitch. Huh? Why are you disrespecting her for? But listen, listen, I don't really want to come and do the whole cussing out thing. Really don't, man. I really don't, man. You know what I'm trying to say? And this would have been more entertaining for me if it was a man. You know, this would have been more entertaining for me if this was a man that was addressing this a woman. And I don't really like bullying women, but I need to put this bitch in her place. You get me? And for all yous like standing around allowing this to happen after her father passes away, not that you can do much, I get it, I understand. Not that you can do much, but you know, some of y'all can reach out with your words and say, yo, leave the girl alone. Her father's just passed. She's 7 blood clot teen. You understand? You're not even supposed to be talking to her in a certain way like that, right? I hope, you know, I don't know why she's on YouTube. I'm thinking maybe it's because the father just passed away and she's got caught up into all this abuse. I don't know. Maybe she's a YouTuber. I don't know. I don't know. But for this grown old crow to disrespect her like that, after her father has just passed away, gets no respect from me. Deserves no respect. You understand? Deserves no respect from me. Now, she's lucky I don't know her business like that, because I could just come up here and just drag her. You understand? I could just come up here and just drag the shit out of her. But I'm going to give her a chance, though. Because what I will promise is this. I hope it stops. No more disrespecting Stylez as he's dead. If I find out you did, bitch, then I'm going to come back live and I'm going to invite the women up. I let the women take you on. I let the women disrespect you, call you out your name and make that hit the algorithm, because I'm not part of that shit here. You know what I'm trying to say? I let the women come up here and disrespect the shit out of you, because you is an ugly bitch. Let's not lie there. You is an ugly bitch. And for ugly bitches to come up here and try, bitch, she's 17, yo. And she just lost the father. The fuck? She's 17 and you're not a mother? You can't guide her to come off the YouTube streets and go and, nigga, you know what? What do I expect? It's YouTube. What do I expect? What do I expect? This is a place of damaged goods. This is the place of damaged motherfucking goods. You understand? I hope that little princess, she ain't damaged, though. I know her head must be fucked up because she lost her son, her dad. Her head must be gone. You understand? But for this trashy, trader trash, ugly ass bitch to take advantage of that and disrespect the little girl and her father at the same time. You understand? Instead of guiding the little girl to come off YouTube and go and, you know, go start your life. She's a young egg. She can go start her life. You want to keep her around on YouTube involved in all this madness? Or you want to keep giving her dirty ass bars like that? Hey, listen, maybe your life is old, fragile, and ugly, but don't set it on other people. You understand? Don't do that. Don't do that, white lady. You understand? Don't do that. Stay away from that white lady. You understand? Don't do that at all. Because I'm telling you, I could drape you so hard. Hey, listen, I could fucking drag you so hard. I'll have you crying on the other side of the internet. You understand? I'll make you wake up every day and not want to look at a mirror. Do you understand, bitch? Know your fucking place. Know your fucking place. Now, what you can go and do is apologize. you can go ahead and apologize to her, you know. So you can go and do, I'm going to call you Sally. You look like a Sally to me. All right. I'm going to call you Sally. You understand? So Sally, you can get up off your little blonde chair and go and apologize. Do you understand? Go do that, Sally. I don't want to hear about this. I don't want to hear another word that you disrespected this young sister again, because you'll have an adult coming to get you then. You'll have an adult come approach you then as on these YouTube streets. You understand? Get me? You understand, Sally? All right, Sally. Sally! Make sure you go and say sorry, Sally. You understand? With your pig-like face, dumb bitch. Make sure you go and say sorry, Sally. Make sure you go and say, I take all them words back, Sally. Sally! I need Super Saiyan's Jim's accent to address this bitch. That's what I need. I need Super Saiyan Jim's accent to address this bitch. That's what I need. That's why I might have to go like end this live, watch some of Super Saiyan Jim's content for like an hour, you know, try a minute that they come back and get Sally. Sally! Stupid ass bitch. But you want to try and change your flows in the way. In fact, I'll play the video again so people can see what I'm about to say. But you want to change your flow with messages sounding black. Just sound that you need to sound Sally. You disrespectful bitch. You understand? You're a disrespectful bitch. So I'm going to give you a chance today, Sally. I'm not going to go in on you today, Sally. I'm not going to, because I got bars wanting to come out my mouth right now. I could say some hurtful things about the way I think you look. You understand? And if I think you look ugly, then you ain't got no chance of anybody looking good, kind of man. You can only have these old motherfuckers and carry on. The pedophiles anyway. You understand? Trying to put all you like in the fucking same building so I can light that shit up. Just the retards. Now you got me thinking you're a retard, Sally. You're a retard, Sally. You got kids, Sally? Did you successfully bring up your kids, Sally? Huh? Did you? You know, because your name's Sally, do you like salad cream, Sally? Huh? Baby back pig ribs, lucky. No, let me stop. Don't. 7, slow down, because you're going to start disrespecting her, 7. Slow down, 7. Slow down. Slow down. Give her a chance, because her name's Sally. Because white privilege is no longer, you know, you want to know the truth, Sally? See, in the UK, there's no more white privilege. It's all gone. It's out the window, it's gone. White people are in danger in the UK. In danger. They got no rights over here. That's crazy. You know, when they go into the court, black people get assessed first. White people get judged on the spotlight, like they get took for wrong. And you know what that is? I think it's because, you know, the forbidden promise that was kept to all blacks. I think that's what it is. You know, that time's come where everything just, you know what I'm saying, flips around. Where I think any day, moment now, we're going to see the heavens open up and horses, niggas and horses come through them clouds. I think it's that time, you know. Sally! I think it's that time. The forbidden promise that we was all promised. The forbidden promise we was all promised, and we thought that would never happen. Look what's going on. White people have lost their rights, Sally. That means you can get cussed out by me on here, and my channel's not threatened to come down, Sally. The one time, Sally, when we come to these YouTube streets, you know, dealing with Tommy, white people have power, you know, Sally, and we couldn't speak about them because we lose our channels, Sally. Guess what now, Sally? You've lost your power, Sally. Watch your fucking mouth, Sally. You understand me, Sally?
I have the funniest topic for you today, and it's about a person who represents what I hate most in the world, which is a white woman seeking validation from the black community and people of color by adapting a black accent into her speech, repeating sentences she's heard from movies, and pretending it's normal. Without wasting any more time, let me introduce you to the biggest attention-seeking, no-life, hypocritical, immature, and shockingly dense woman you'll ever see on YouTube, cat-alac. I responded to a post saying the suck repeats. The video was making fun of my father's death due to the timing being 3 months after my father ridiculed someone else's death. My comment was straight to the point. The cycle repeats. But that's not the shocker here. The shocking part is when an old beat-up ran-through groupie decided to respond to me with gratuitous information as if I asked or said anything about Tiffany. After asserting I don't care because my comment literally had nothing to do with Tiffany but about repeating the cycle, she tries to intimidate me by speaking about the fragility of my mental state and how ruthless the sector is. Ooh, I'm scared. So I decided, hey, let me check her out. I hope Tiffany is torturing him right now before he is sent to hell. Maybe your best friend can join in. I'm sure my father would love taking in 2 groupies. I digress. You're a flat-faced, bleach blonde, black man chasing Botox face drooping, big-eyed, Ozempic, unoriginal, attention-seeking, daddy-issued, pathetic man serving old floozy. People like you don't move me, and threats from an implant bandit don't scare me. And I then saw you were quick to expose, you sending money to Rio consistently. But as far as I'm concerned, all I see is game on a dimwit sugar mommy that didn't mind and allowed him to keep extra change in his pocket. Your page is actually hilarious. I can't take you serious. Matter of fact, looking at the screenshots, you do this so much, you should start taking applications. Like, girl, I signed up for the dimwit pay pig donations. Really, though, you have no room to complain about spending money when you made that choice. Keep doing what you do best. Serving, catering to, and chasing after men. Anyways, next point. You said you weren't going to say anything because you had nothing nice to say, but your big mouth can't seem to close. Instead of trying to roast people or adopt AAV, maybe stick to what you're actually good at. Getting on your knees and sending money. Seriously. I mean, the way you speak for one.
Damn, Cliffy. Let's get something straight. You think that, Mike Mills held that team down. No, motherfucker, it was real.
I would rather teach you how to perfect the craft of pretending to speak like a black woman than hear that again. And if that's not bad enough, the way you type, nah, shorty. Listen, Carol, please speak how you've talked your whole life and quit pretending to be what you're not. Not to mention you have no sense of privacy. You post about getting back with your boyfriend. In case you haven't realized, you're not important and no one cares. The most memorable thing about you is going to be when you die. Then your post, I so miss my younger life. That makes sense. When you have 20 shots of Ozempic and look twice your age, I think that's normal. And I watched about 3 to 4 minutes of one of your videos and wanted to shoot myself in the brain. You're so insufferably boring. I mean, seriously, you're a dumb blonde. And in case you still haven't had your self-discovery revelation, you're a waste of space. You're always going to be used by men and disregarded because all you're worth and bring to the table is money and your mouth. And before I forget, as far as my mental state being fragile, you can yap endlessly about what you don't know, and I'll show you who I am. Don't get out of body because I'll get right into mine. And side note, the way you have to assert your intelligence shows your lack of intellect. Any trait that has to be spoken to be acknowledged doesn't align with your true character. Anyways, this video is a warning, and the only one I'll be doing respectfully.
Yo, rest in peace, Stylez, man. I'm sorry you're not around to put this bitch in a place for disrespecting your daughter like that. You know what I'm saying? They always wait until you're dead or hospitalized, right? Ain't that right, Stylez? They always wait until your back's turned to make a move. That's how weak they are. Rest in peace, Stylez. You was a good one for real, for real. You understand? But as for this fucking Humpty Dumpty face bitch, listen, I'll be honest here. I'll give you the chance to apologize to her. I'll give you the chance to apologize to her as she's a 17-year-old girl. You should have more respect than that. It just shows that you're some back alley bitch. You understand? You get me? You probably one of them alcoholics, drink every night and shit. You understand? But what you can do, you can go fix this mistake before Stylez comes back and haunts your damn house. You understand? You can fix the mistake. Go ahead and do that, cornflake. Go ahead and do that. You understand? Because I'm not saying I'm going to come back each day for you. No, I'm just going to come back, make sure I got some females on the panel that can heat you up. That's all. I don't want to be that guy to just come up here and just, nah. You're not worth my time like that. You understand? And I think this young princess can handle you anyway. Or queen, should I say. You understand? She like what she just done in that video was impressive. You understand? Get me? I liked what she had to do, but I had to come back and fill in the little gaps. You should know better, old lady. She's 17 years old. You should know better. I'm disappointed in that. I don't even know you. Like I'm saying, I weren't even going to come. I had a long debate with the person who sent me the video talking about, nah, I'm just going to leave it alone. Do you understand? Because it's a woman kind of category. Do you understand? And the girl should know better. She's 17, so she shouldn't even be here. You understand? But then my other side of the brain turned on and said, well, she's mourning. She's probably lost in the matrix right now. Head's all over the place. She's mourning. She's on YouTube. A couple of people disrespect her father and her. So now her brain and mind's is like stuck in that mode that where she's just going to log in and see Wagwan. She's going to log in to see what's going on YouTube. We all fall into that pattern. I've seen many people go through some stressful times on here and you still end up coming back to YouTube. I get it. I understand. But for her, a girl that's mourning, you understand, to come to YouTube to be addressed by some cornflake, you understand? Disrespect a father that's just passed away. You got no motherly love or nothing. No motherly love to tell this girl. Why are we even addressing her? Why? Why are you even addressing her? Huh? Yo, listen. Something tells me you're just gonna say, "Oh, fuck that nigga," blah blah blah. Cool, I don't care. You know, when I'm bored, I don't care. I can come up here and we can have some entertainment all on your name. You understand? So what I'm gonna do, Goldilocks. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go hit up the person that give me the video. I'm gonna tell them to go and get me what they got on you, pictures, videos, anything that's worth dragging your fucking horsehair out your head. Listen, you understand? Whatever it is, you understand? And we're just gonna have a little party in the name of you. You understand? And yeah, hopefully that will catch on fire. So other black women in the sector, you understand? You know, the kind of black women that don't like white people, maybe they catch on to it and they address you. Yeah, maybe we do that way. You understand? Because people coming on my channel ain't going to cause that much energy like that. You understand? But it's about the word of mouth. Get a few females up on my panel. There you go. Yeah, I was on Seven's channel. We was talking about that heifer. Let me see. Get me? Because they want to hear them, not me. You understand? So I know how to get the ball rolling. You understand? I'm just the help. Sometimes paid, sometimes not. Well, never paid. But you get what I'm saying? I'm just that hired help. You understand? And I don't like devilish acts. You understand? And right now, you got no power, bitch. So you need to get on your knees and start sucking. That's on God. You need to get on your knees. Number one, you're in a black sector. You never had power anyway. You understand? I don't know what's going over there in America, but I'm hearing that this is turning upside down just like the UK. So I wouldn't be surprised if you got any rights too. I wouldn't be surprised over there in America if they even took the whites' rights away already. I wouldn't be surprised. You have to go look that shit up. You understand? If it's happening over here in the UK, I can guarantee some fucked up shit's going on over there too. I can guarantee, and you just haven't found out yet because none of y'all research. That's one thing I know. So anyway, what I'm saying is right now you're a corpse, bitch. You got no hired help. The system ain't gonna help you. Niggas in YouTube ain't gonna help you. You understand? I can see you messaging Rio James, you look at love hearts and shit, trying to get him. You understand? So you just listen. Let me not turn it into a racist thing. Let me not. Seven, slow down. Seven, just slow down. Slow down. Take it easy, Seven. Take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy, Seven. Listen, hey. Do the right thing. Let me say it like that. Just do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Because really and truly, I know for a fact you'll be the one crying in pain after all this event. I know that. It's just what comes with it. It's part of the package. All right. So take this as a slight warning. And I don't even know you. I don't know you. Get me? I don't know you. But you can fix this problem. You can fix this problem. Just apologize to the young lady. You understand? And you apologize to Stylez, who's now resting in peace. And make sure you make that public, nigga. The Stylez one, I want you to make that public. The Stylez one, definitely. You understand, Beach Boy? I'll gun you down for that one. You understand? That's another what. That's what brought me here. Who the fuck is you, bitch? Listen. No, Seven, just calm down. But listen, who is you? Who is you? Do you understand? Do you understand? Who the fuck is you? Hey, listen, you need to slow your ass down, man, and get on your knees and start sucking. That's how I'm gonna put it out like that. Get on your knees and start sucking. Then we know you're for real. Do you understand? Get on your knees and start sucking. Get me? Otherwise, we're just gonna drag you up and down this place here. If you carry on, listen. If you carry on, then I'm just gonna do what I want to do in it. You understand? Get me? I'm gonna drag you like you're dead. You understand? I'm gonna drag you like you're dead. That means not give two fucks about the words that come out. I'm gonna act like you was never alive, bitch. Get me? And just drag you like you're dead. You understand? Get me? If you're gonna drag a dead man, I'm gonna drag you the same way. If you're gonna drag a dead man, I'm gonna drag you like you're dead. I'm gonna go in on your whole family. Get me? Your retarded kids, all that shit. I don't even know what you got, but I'm gonna go in on them all. You wanna play that game? Do you wanna play that game? Just remember something, yeah. You're in a black sector. You came to a black sector. Don't go disrespecting black dead members. You understand? Don't go doing that, especially their family members too. Huh? Don't go do that, because I will remind you who you are. You know, I will remind you about your DNA. I will remind you why you're in the sector and not with your own people, bitch. I will remind you about that. I remind you why you feel lost. You understand? And listen to all white people. Listen. I'm not. Listen. See, this is why I don't like talking certain ways, because all other people can feel affected. Like, oh, I'm white too. And now, listen. Just know. Listen. I've got a method to my madness. There's a method to my madness. I do not talk to everybody. I aim bars. Everybody. Listen. Let me tell you something about me. I love everybody and everything on this planet, from nature to people. I've already explained this to everybody. I'm far from racist, but I know how to fight with fists and with bars. You understand? God give me this talent, you know. I can make somebody break down in fucking crying by words or with fists. You understand? And I'm going to use that talent only when it's needed to be. I don't go around hurting people. I show love all the time. All the time I show love. Always show love first. It's coded. You understand? Until someone comes and opposes that love, you know what I'm saying? Or someone comes and tries to attack your castle, you know what I'm saying? You need to know when to turn that switch on, but never be a bully. You understand? And everybody knows I'm the first to protect the woman, but you see, when a woman, listen, come on, everybody, stop playing games, man. I shouldn't even have to explain all this shit, yo. A man that we all knew has passed away, and now his daughter's being attacked. And he's also being disrespected while he's laying in the dirt. You understand? Yeah. Well, y'all can think whatever you want to think about that. Let me do what I've got to do. You understand? I've come to deliver messages. You understand? And if people end up in stress and depressed afterwards, so be it. That's their karma. So be it. They should never have woken the dragon. They should know better than that, like their fucking mother and their father taught them. They should know better. Or grandparents, or foster parents, whoever raised them. They should know better. They got this far in life, and I know for a fact they must have been showing respect. You understand? Or they stayed in the house all their life. Is that what you did, Sally? Sally, you stay in your house all your life, bitch? You got no kids, bitch? Huh? You got nothing? You got nothing? Nah? You don't know how to show respect? But you know how to show people love hearts. You know how to open your legs, huh? You know how to get fucked in it. Hey, listen, you're a damn warthog for that. You're a damn dog. But what you're going to do is I'm going to give you a chance to make it up. You know what I'm saying? And then if you do, all good, you know, blessings to you and that. I'll take back everything that I said. But if you don't, we're going to have some fun at your expense. I promise you. And you'll be like, why won't you just stop talking about me? How come you always talk about women? You can think what you want to think. You can start your dumbass rumors about it. Seven just talks about women. Oh, shut up. Shut up. That's your little cop-out card to try and make somebody stop. Ah, boo-hoo, you old fragile dickhead. Shut up. Don't try them things with me. I'm the creator, you know. I was there when y'all was shaking in your boots, coming up out of the dirt, nigga. And I was there to put you back in the dirt, nigga. All your bars, I've heard it all before. It's a fuck. Listen, I'm that nigga. Ain't nothing you can do to stop your karma. But you have an opportunity. You have an opportunity. I'm never gonna let you get away with this disrespecting Stylez as he died, you know. That's one thing. That's one thing you won't get away with. You understand? Do you understand, bitch? You won't get away with that, you know. So I suggest you do the good thing. You understand? I don't want to hear no more about it, Sally. I don't want to hear no more about it, Sally. I don't want to hear the little woman's being disrespected. I want to hear that you go over there and you say sorry and you'll leave her alone. You was out of your mind. You missed your medication. I don't know. That's what I want to hear. You understand? 17-year-old, you're supposed to be helping her out, you know. 17-year-old, you're supposed to be helping her, guiding her, you know. Telling her, now come off YouTube. You're young, you know. You can go and do a lot of things in life. Go and go have fun. You know, go find that career you've always wanted. Go work hard for it. You're still young. You're supposed to be talking like this. Your father's just died, man. You need to come off YouTube, rest, you know, try and think where you want to go in life and then just work hard for it. Get me? Work so hard that you make your father happy while he looks down at you in heaven. This bitch is talking about hell. This little bitch. How do you know so much about hell, bitch? Huh? Is that your daddy's club, nigga? Huh? Did mommy and daddy build that castle in hell? Huh? Is your daddy Satan, bitch? You know what? I really want to roast her. I really do want to roast her, you know. I really do want to roast her. I'm not used to just talking nice shit all the way through the stream when I'm getting at somebody. I'm not. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. I'm going to give you one day, bitch. No, actually, I got my son. You're lucky, you know. I'll let you have the whole weekend. I'll check back in Monday and see what's going on. I'll check back in Monday, see what's going on. And then, yeah, around about this same time, I'll come live on a Monday. Is that all right by you? Sally? Hey, Sally, is that all right if I come back Monday? And on that day, I'm either going to pop off on you or I'm going to say, yo, you're a good girl, Sally. You're a good girl, man. I knew I could trust you to change your mind and do the right thing, Sally. I hope it's that stream, you know, Sally. I hope so. I hope so. And if the person that sent me that information is listening, go ahead and start preparing that paperwork, please. Go ahead and start collecting pictures and whatever you think I should look at so I can get ready for Monday, just in case. You know, just in case. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, I mean, at that point, yeah, at that point, let's just hope everything's good on that day, man. Let's hope. Let's hope. You know what I'm saying? So, Sally, I won't make a song on you. I won't make a song. I'm not gonna, you know. I like to make songs on my opponents on YouTube. Those that kind of get, you know, those that kind of carry the golden ticket. You know what I'm saying? I like to do a song about them. I won't do a song about you. You're not relevant enough. Look at that word, you know, Sally. Do you see the people that go at pedophiles and shit? And I'm saying you're not relevant. That means you're underling. That means you need to get slapped in your face, bitch. That's a big disrespect you done to that dead brother, you know, bitch. That's big disrespect, you know, bitch. You understand? That's big disrespect, you know, bitch. I don't even know if I could let this bitch off for that, you know. You know, I don't know personally. It's a good job I'm not a real YouTuber though, isn't it? Because yeah, she probably would be in danger. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, she probably would be in danger, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, of me just heckling all the time, dragging her names. Whenever I'm talking about lames, dragging her name in all the time and shit. You understand? Ain't she lucky though? Ain't she lucky though? Don't you think, ladies and gentlemen? But yeah, anyway, dogs will bark in the park if you let them off the damn lead, innit? So anyway, yeah. So I hope we got a deal, Sally. I hope we got a deal. I hope I don't hear nothing else more from this subject, you know. Although I know she's not crying about it. I know she's not crying. I know she's not like, leave me alone. I'm mourning. I know it's not that kind of situation. It seems like she can look after herself. It really does seem like she can look after herself. If she was to say, if I was to hear a message back saying, nah, she's good, she don't need no high help or nothing, she don't need no help on this subject, I'd be like, that's cool, fine, I'll back off, but I'm just going to dig into a little bit more about the Stylez part, if you don't mind, because I had some respect for Stylez. So if you don't mind, can I just dig at her for a bit? You know what I'm saying? Get me? But yeah, cool. Let me just end it there. You understand? I'll rip into a Halloween mask. Was that a mask she had on her face, or was that her face? Anyway, I'll rip into her about a Halloween mask for a little bit, and then I'll leave her alone. Was that a mask she had on her face? Let me have a look.
I have the funniest topic for you today, and it's about a person.
Okay, which side was her? Which was that? Was that like the 2 years ago effect versus the now effect, or what? Like, how's this thing work? How's this thing work?
I have the funniest topic for you today, and it's about a person who represents what I hate most in the world, which is a white woman seeking validation from the black community and people of color by adapting a black accent into her speech, repeating sentences she's heard from movies, and pretending it's normal. Without wasting any more time, let me introduce you to the biggest attention-seeking, no-life, hypocritical, immature, and shockingly dense woman you'll ever see on YouTube, cat-alac. I responded to a post saying the cycle repeats. The video was making fun of my father's death due to the timing being 3 months after my father ridiculed someone else's death. My comment was straight to the point. The cycle repeats. But that's not the shocker here. The shocking part is when an old beat-up random groupie decided to respond to me with gratuitous information as if I asked or said anything about Tiffany. After asserting I don't care because my comment literally had nothing to do with Tiffany but about repeating the cycle, she tries to intimidate me by speaking about the fragility of my mental state and how ruthless the sector is. Ooh, I'm scared. So I decided, hey, let me check her out. I hope Tiffany is torturing him right now before he is sent to hell. Maybe your best friend can join in. I'm sure my father would love taking in 2 groupies. I digress. You're a flat-faced, bleach blonde, black man chasing Botox face drooping, big-eyed, Ozempic, unoriginal, attention-seeking, daddy-issued, pathetic man serving old floozy. People like you don't move me, and threats from an implant bandit don't scare me. And I then saw you were quick to expose, you sending money to Rio consistently. But as far as I'm concerned, all I see is game on a dimwit sugar mommy that didn't mind and allowed him to keep extra change in his pocket. Your page is actually hilarious. I can't take you serious. Matter of fact, looking at the screenshots, you do this so much, you should start taking applications. Like, girl, I signed up for the dimwit paid pick donations. Really, though, you have no room to complain about spending money when you made that choice. Keep doing what you do best. Serving, catering to, and chasing after men. Anyways, next point. You said you weren't going to say anything because you had nothing nice to say, but your big mouth can't seem to close. Instead of trying to roast people or adopt AAV, maybe stick to what you're actually good at. Getting on your knees and sending money. Seriously. I mean, the way you speak, for one.
Damn, Cliffy. Let's get something straight. You think that, like, Mike Mills held that team down. No, motherfucker, it was real.
I would rather teach you how to perfect the craft of pretending to speak like a black woman than hear that again. And if that's not bad enough, the way you type, nah, shorty. Listen, Carol, please speak how you've talked your whole life and quit pretending to be what you're not. Not to mention, you have no sense of privacy. You post about getting back with your boyfriend. In case you haven't realized, you're not important and no one cares. The most memorable thing about you is going to be when you die. Then your post, I so miss my younger life. That makes sense. When you have 20 shots of Ozempic and look twice your age, I think that's normal. And I watched about 3 to 4 minutes of one of your videos and wanted to shoot myself in the brain. You're so insufferably boring. I mean, seriously, you're a dumb blonde. And in case you still haven't had your self-discovery revelation, you're a waste of space. You're always going to be used by men and disregarded because all you're worth and bring to the table is money and your mouth. And before I forget, as far as my mental state being fragile, you can yap endlessly about what you don't know, and I'll show you who I am. Don't get out of body because I'll get right into mine. And side note, the way you have to assert your intelligence shows your lack of intellect. Any trait that has to be spoken to be acknowledged doesn't align with your true character. Anyways, this video is a warning, and the only one I'll be doing respectfully.
I ain't gonna lie, but Stylez, just hearing the way your daughter talks, it sounds like you're doing a good job, man. It sounds like you're doing a good job with her, She can talk clear, correct. I wouldn't be surprised if her education's up there. I wouldn't be surprised because she does sound, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so let me just talk on another point. her age, 17 and stuff like that. That's another reason why they want to speak on here, because of, just the age and people wanting to go around there to her. Do you understand? So I want to say this, Stylez' daughter, I forgot what your name is, my bad. But I think you should come off YouTube, Even though you sound pretty smart and shit, but like, I think you should come off YouTube, man. Don't be around certain devils. Go around your own age group. Do you understand? Go and be around your own age group and go flat. Go do that. Go do that, man. Do you understand? Don't be around. Don't be around here. Be around your own age group and grow with them at the same time and learn. You got no business being here, No business being on YouTube. YouTube, you know what YouTube is for? Unless you've got an actual plan to make money, on YouTube, you shouldn't be here. YouTube should be for those that have done with life, if you get what I'm saying, coming to the end of their careers, or just got nothing to do, or for the sick, stuff like that. Those that can't be out there adventuring and doing shit, YouTube should be for. And I accept that. When I see sick people, I hear about all these people in wheelchairs and stuff, I accept it, because they can even grow on YouTube at the same time as just chilling. So I think YouTube is a lane for those kind of people. And if it's not, it should be. You understand? But for you, young princess, nah, man, your life has just begun. You need to go. You need to get off YouTube, man. Don't waste your life on here, yo. Don't do that. Don't do that, because you'll get stuck. You'll get caught up in the fuckery and you'll get stuck. I've been on and off here for 10 years, Do you understand? Do you know what I could have done in them 10 years? Do you know what I could have done in them 10 years? You know what I'm saying? But you just get caught up in the loop. You get caught up in this mad excitement, if you want to call it that, in the back and forth, in the beef. But that damages your brain at the same time. And plus, you come across weirdos and pedos and yeah, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm trying to avoid. You are young princess. So try and come off YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Try to do that. Okay, so boom. Unless anybody wants to come up and speak on this matter, let me put the thing in the chat first. Oh, crap. How'd you put it in the chat now? They updated this motherfucker. Yeah, so if anybody wants to call in and speak on this matter, you can. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, like, hopefully this woman's going to turn around and say, look, all right, my bad. I shouldn't have come at you. I shouldn't have come at a dead man. I'm sorry for all that. You know what I'm saying? I won't come at you about this topic again. If she can just do that, cool, I'm happy, man. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, all this disrespecting to the dead, it's got to stop, yo. It's got to stop, man. And everybody's got feelings, you understand? And for her to attack a 17-year-old, knowing she could be mourning, will be, is, nobody gets over a death that fast. Nobody. It's impossible. You ain't Superman. You understand? So this woman, this mother, is attacking a child, knowing she's mourning. I can't get down with that. Whoa, you about what? Chasing after my name. What do you mean chasing after my name? What do you mean chasing? What does that mean? You think I'm cloud chasing? Do you think I'm cloud chasing? Do you think yeah, you can hit the link, bitch. Do you think I'm cloud chasing? Do you really think I've come to get something off you? Okay, yeah, definitely a slow one. Have you been drinking? Have you been drinking? Huh? Have you been drinking, bitch? Have you been drinking? Harassing this younger. What's up? Let me read the rest of it. Oh, you really chased off my name. I'm not harassing this. You're not harassing. Okay, then hold on. Let me play something.
I have the funniest topic for you today, and it's about a person who represents what I hate most in the world, which is a white woman seeking validation from the black community and people of color by adapting a black accent into her speech, repeating sentences she's heard from movies, and pretending it's normal. Without wasting any more time, let me introduce you to the biggest attention-seeking, no-life, hypocritical, immature, and shockingly dense woman you'll ever see on YouTube, cat-alac. I responded to a post saying the cycle repeats. The video was making fun of my father's death due to the timing being 3 months after my father ridiculed.
I responded to a post of a video attacking my father. Did she not say that, bitch? Yo, Stylez! Stylez! Did she not just say, I responded to a motherfucking video of someone attacking her dead father? Did she say that? Did she say that? Did she say that? Huh? Did she say that? I'm about to turn you into a pig after this. Let me carry on playing it.
I have the funniest topic for you today, and it's about a person who represents what I hate most in the world, which is a white woman seeking validation from the black community and people of color by adapting a black accent into her speech, repeating sentences she's heard from movies, and pretending it's normal. Without wasting any more time, let me introduce you to the biggest attention-seeking, no-life, hypocritical, immature, and shockingly dense woman you'll ever see on YouTube, cat-alac. I responded to a post saying the cycle repeats. The video was making fun of my father's death due to the timing being 3 months after my father ridiculed someone else's death. My comment was straight to the point. The cycle repeats. But that's not the shocker here. The shocking part is when an old beat-up random groupie decided to respond to me with gratuitous information as if I asked or said anything about Tiffany. After asserting I don't care because my comment literally had nothing to do with Tiffany but about repeating the cycle, she tries to intimidate me by speaking about the fragility of my mental state and how ruthless the sector is. Ooh, I'm scared. So I decided, hey, let me check her out. I hope Tiffany is torturing him right now before he is sent to hell. Maybe your best friend can join in. I'm sure my father would love taking in 2 groupies. I digress. You're a flat-faced, bleach blonde, black man chasing Botox face drooping, big-eyed, Ozempic, unoriginal, attention-seeking, daddy-issued, pathetic man serving old floozy. People like you don't move me, and threats from an implant bandit don't scare me. And I then saw you were quick to expose, you sending money to Rio consistently. But as far as I'm concerned, all I see is game on a dimwit sugar mommy that didn't mind and allowed him to keep extra change in his pocket. Your page is actually hilarious. I can't take you serious. Matter of fact, looking at the screenshots, you do this so much, you should start taking applications. Like, girl, I signed up for the dimwit pay pig donations. Really, though, you have no room to complain about spending money when you made that choice. Keep doing what you do best. Serving, catering to, and chasing after men. Anyways, next point. You said you weren't going to say anything because you had nothing nice to say, but your big mouth can't seem to close. Instead of trying to roast people or adopt AAVE, maybe stick to what you're actually good at. Getting on your knees and sending money. Seriously. I mean, the way you speak for one.
Damn, Cliffy. Let's get something straight. You think that, Mike Mills held that team down. No, motherfucker, it was real.
I would rather teach you how to perfect the craft of pretending to speak like a black woman than hear that again. And if that's not bad enough, the way you type, nah, shorty. Listen, Carol, please speak how you've talked your whole life and quit pretending to be what you're not. Not to mention, you have no sense of privacy. You post about getting back with your boyfriend. In case you haven't realized, you're not important and no one cares. The most memorable thing about you is going to be when you die. Then your post, I so miss my younger life. That makes sense. When you have 20 shots of Ozempic and look twice your age, I think that's normal. And I watched about 3 to 4 minutes of one of your videos and wanted to shoot myself in the brain. You're so insufferably boring. I mean, seriously, you're a dumb blonde. And in case you still haven't had your self-discovery revelation, you're a waste of space. You're always going to be used by men and disregarded because all you're worth and bring to the table is money in your mouth. And before I forget, as far as my mental state being fragile, you can yap endlessly about what you don't know, and I'll show you who I am. Don't get out of body because I'll get right into mine. And side note, the way you have to assert your intelligence shows your lack of intellect. Any trait that has to be spoken to be acknowledged doesn't align with your true character. Anyways, this video is a warning, and the only one I'll be doing respectfully.
God, so what you just put? I'm weird. You can't make this shit up, you know. You can't make this shit up. You really can't. I'm weird now, you know. I'll come here to drag this woman about disrespecting dead people and attacking a 17-year-old, but I'm weird. Only on YouTube, I would be the weird one. Only. You can the only place on the planet the righteous person doing the righteous thing, the right thing can be weird is YouTube, the place of the lames, the place of the crazies. Don't you think I'm weird? Don't you think that's mad, ladies and gentlemen? Huh? Only on YouTube. I could go to Facebook and bring this and everybody be like, yeah, you know, so you're right, where. But when you come to YouTube, it's where you find the Scrooge McDucks. It's where you find all the fucked up retards that agree to the opposite side. Now listen, let me tell you something, little bitch, right? Earlier you said that I didn't start nothing first or whatever the fuck. Then you went on to saying, yeah, but I admit I did do it, but did you know what Stylez did to me? Are you dead, bitch? Are you dead? Are you alive, breathing? You attacking a man while he's dead. This shows why you're single and you're worth nothing. Just shows why you're just a scared, dirty, nasty hoe. Like facts. Let's be real. If you're going to attack a dead man, you understand? If you're not going to forget, you know, why am I even explaining this? Why am I even explaining this? That's how you know I'm in a place full of retards. That's how you know I'm in a place full of retards. Explaining the obvious. I'm explaining the motherfucking obvious. Listen, there ain't no excuse you can say unless you was married to the nigga. Was you fucking the nigga? Was you married to the nigga? No, you wasn't. So shut your dirty mouth, innit? Shut your dirty dog mouth. You understand? Know your place for send you back to the white side where they don't want you there anyway. Know your fucking place. Disrespecting the dead like that, but you're around here sucking the dead black dicks all day long. Make it make sense. Hey, bitch, hit the link, man. Hit the link, man. Hit the link. Let me hear your retarded excuses for disrespecting Stylez while after the fact that he died. I don't care what you said about him when he was alive. He could answer back, nigga. He could answer back. You see how smart that is? You can actually get a response. So how's life going for you? Disrespecting the dead, bitch. Huh? Getting donations, bitch? You getting donations, bitch? Hey, Stylez! Stylez! You getting donations, bitch? Why should I even trust this bitch coming to the chat talking about I never said nothing, blah blah blah. And then she as soon as I start playing the video, oh, okay, I admit it. This shows you're a devil, man. Hey, listen, this is what you need you to do, Sally. I need you to go and see the young princess and apologize and be all pally, Sally. Can you do that, Sally? Can you do that, Sally? Can you go over to that little girl and say, I'm sorry? Can you do that, Sally? Huh? Huh? Can you do that, Sally? You would love to me to make you show. What's that mean? Show what? Show what? Is that Sally?
Hello?
That's it. That's it. I've got a new name for you, Sally. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm sorry. What'd you say?
I said, I've got a new name for you. I'm going to call you Sally.
Oh, you can call me
Until
whatever
you
you
turn.
like. You can call me
All right,
whatever
cool,
you
cool.
like, but let me explain something to you. While you want to go live and speak on this subject and speak on this topic, I hope you actually know what's really going on. First of
Okay.
all, when Stylez passed away, when I found out Stylez passed away, I'm not one of those fake people in my sector, okay? I'm not going to sit there and put up these fake RIPs and, oh, I'm so sad that Stylez passed away, because I'm not sad. I'm not sad about it. Do you have any idea what that man did to me? Do you have any
No, don't.
idea? Okay, then if you don't know, how can you speak on something you don't know? My
Was you
best
fucking him?
friend,
Let me ask
my
you a
best
question.
friend.
No. You're racing now. Let's get some clarification. Was you fucking him?
My best friend was murdered the day after Christmas. Okay, my best friend of 30 years. She I'm not even going to get into details about it, but her daughter was there when this happened, right? My best
Mm.
friend, everybody in my sector knew my best friend. My best friend had participated in our sector. Everybody knew who she was. So when it was brought up, Styles, he was like, oh, my condolences, rest in peace, blah, 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 blah. And then not even an hour later, he went live on a live stream and started talking all this shit on her, how she was a whore, she deserved to die. He hoped her daughter watched it. I mean, he went crazy and said some of the most awful, horrific things. Then he
Why?
started calling the Kansas City Police Department, where I live
Mm.
and where my best friend, he was trying to get a hold of a detective to interfere with the investigation of her murder case. He was calling and emailing every news station in Kansas City trying to get them to interview him.
Why though?
He was calling the police on me. So when
You,
Stylez passed away, I was not sad. I was not
okay,
sad.
listen. You're saying a lot of things, but no whys. Do you understand? So
No
your
whys.
story ain't sounding like a story because you're not telling me the why. Why did he phone the police and make up all these
Who knows
accusations?
why? Who knows why? Styles
Was
was not
he?
always right in his head. Stylez did not listen. I've never really had much interaction with Stylez over the past 10 years that I've been in our sector. Okay. And my best friend had never had any interaction with Stylez. So who knows why? He's not even around. Like, I asked Stylez multiple times, why are you doing this? Why are you
So
doing this?
so so
A lot
so.
of
Okay.
people ask Stylez, why are you doing this? And he never had a response to why he felt like he was entitled to do that. Never. So when
Okay
Stylez
then.
passed away, yes, I was not sad. I was not sad. And I'm not going to be one of those fake people over in my sector throwing up RIPs. Do you not know that all the people except for one that was doing this whole rest in peace Styles bullshit, do you not know they were all on a live stream just 3 days ago talking shit on Styles after they were all, oh, rest in peace, my friend. Rest in peace, my guy. You're going to be missed. And then they all sat
And
on
that
a
just
panel
shows
and
how you're
booked
all
him.
fake, then, innit? All that proves is what I was just saying, that you are all fake.
I'm not fake because I'm not going to sit there and say rest in peace because I'm not sad. Like it's not that I'm not sad. I just don't care. I just don't
All right
care.
then. All right then.
And I'm
Okay then.
sorry
Cool.
if you feel that that's not fair, but you
No,
don't
no, no,
know
no,
what
no,
that
no, no.
man
Let
put
me
me
tell you. Hold
through.
on. Stop. Slow down, because you're telling me your part. So let me respond to your part. Okay. So I understand what you're saying. You don't care for Styles. So and you've kept it
So I'm
real.
not going to
But
be fake.
the question is this: why have you continuously got at this woman? Because this ain't just one day. You continuously written the posts and shit like that. So why are you continuously going at this woman?
Okay, hold on. First of all, it was just one day. It was yesterday only. Yesterday only. And let me explain that too. Do you understand what type of people, what type of men, put it that way, what type of men are over in that sector? We have a man over there who threatened to put his fingers in a 5-year-old girl's ass and make her bleed. He has
Who said
threatened
that?
multiple
Who?
women to
Who?
rape them. Jimmy. He
Oh
has
yeah, I've already
threatened
addressed
to
that bitch.
rape.
Yeah.
He
I've
has
already
threatened
attacked.
to rape.
I've attacked that bitch so many times over the year, over the saying. I'm disappointed
Okay.
that you all listen. You know what pisses me off? Because I've attacked him many times. Do you understand? You know what pisses me off the most? I use that know this information and you still hang around him.
Oh no, I don't. I attack him at all every chance I get. And that's why I kept telling this young 17-year-old girl that this I understand you want to grieve your father. I understand you want to get honor for your father, but there is no honor in this sector. And this is not a place for a 17-year-old little girl. That was
Mm-hmm.
my position. I was trying to tell her that it was not like it's not okay for you to be here. These people, listen, these men especially, these men will entice her, will exploit her. And I don't want to see that happen. Even if she is Styles's daughter, I don't want to see that happen to any little girl.
Right,
So I
right,
don't
right.
understand where you're coming at me for. You're
But
saying
listen. You should understand because I've heard one side of the story and I showed everybody the one side of the story. So everybody should know where I'm coming from. You should. And now you're on my panel and you give me your side. You understand? So
I
now,
said last night
you,
on the live stream, I said last night on Mike Mills's live stream, was I harsh? Yes. Did I come across, maybe I could have worded my words differently. I didn't mean to come across as harsh as I did, but I'm still grieving myself over the loss of my best friend, and I'm still kind of in that anger stage of grieving. And
right.
when I think about the things that Styles did to me and the things that Styles said about her, yes, some of my anger did come out, and I did not mean to inflict that upon his 17-year-old daughter. Was I wrong for that? Yes, I was. But
See,
am I wrong for telling
I
her?
respect. You know what? I respect you for what you're just saying right now. You know what I'm saying?
But
Because like
but am I
you know what I'm
wrong
saying?
for her to
It
tell
show
her? Just
you show with me, yeah, you show with me like you like you know you're fully aware what you're doing. You know what your wrongs and your rights. You understand? Because all my point is like there's a 17-year-old on the YouTube street. She should be guided away from here. And also, like disrespecting a dead man. But you've just told me your point. He was disrespecting a dead friend of yours, and you got issues with him. So I kind of understand. I get it now. I get it. I get what you're saying. But like, I don't know.
listen,
I don't know,
when
man.
when she said she wanted to fight for her father's honor, I understand that completely because I have fought with everybody in that sector over the honor of my best friend. Do you know that they are posting memes of my best friend's killer standing there with a butcher knife with blood dripping off of it, holding her head in his hand?
Mm,
So yeah,
I don't
I have.
know.
So yeah, I'm not in a good place. But at the same time, because of what they're doing to me, and I'm a 44-year-old woman, imagine what they would do to that 17-year-old girl.
Listen, this is what I'm trying to say. Like, she needs to come off YouTube. This is what I'm trying to say. And this is why I didn't want to come and speak about this topic, just in case it sends more trolls over to them, over to this young ass girl. So I didn't even want to touch this topic. I said to the person, "Now you need to speak about it or something." But then I thought, you know what? True man's dead, and the disrespecting the dead. And this girl is 17. I need to come up in here, try and coach her to come off here, and give a mention about Styles who passed away. You know what I'm saying? But I still like. I agree. She needs to come off YouTube. She's got no place being on YouTube. She's young. She's got a life ahead of her. You
And that's
understand? So she
exactly
needs
what
to
I
just go and
said.
do that.
That's exactly what I told her. I said, you have a future ahead of you. You are 17 years old. You need to be focusing on going to prom and going out with your friends and graduating high
Right.
school and going to college, not sitting over here thinking that you can fight for your father's honor in a sector full of people who don't care,
The
who's going to
thing
do
is,
nothing but hurt her feelings. And not just that, but at the same time, who's going to exploit her. And then when she says the wrong thing that makes the wrong person mad over there, all he's going to do is threaten to defile and rape her. That's not a
right,
place for a 17-year-old little girl. It's not.
right.
And I told her, I said,
So,
YouTube is not your father's legacy. What your father was doing on YouTube is not his legacy. She says his music is his then do something to honor your father with his music because that's his legacy, not the bullshit he did on YouTube.
right.
That was
Right.
my
Look,
point to her.
see. This is what I didn't know about you. You understand? See, so I needed you to come on the show, so I understood this. You understand? But what I'm saying is, all I heard about you is, but basically, you two were going back and forth. You're going back and forth with the daughter who's
No.
17. You
No.
know what I'm saying?
I
So that
even
part
told
is
her,
just like,
like, I'm not going to argue with a child. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to argue with someone's child. And I told her, because she kept posting on her community wall and tagging me. She tagged me in 4 posts in like 30 minutes. And I told her, I said, listen, if you want to address me, have your mother address me because I'm not going to go back and forth with a child. I'm not going to do that.
yeah, because she's grieving, man, and
I get
she's
it.
grieving, and she's locked into YouTube. That means she's coming to YouTube every day, and she's looking for the beat, she's looking for the arguments, she's looking for that kind of
And it's not
attention.
going to come from me. It's not going to come from me.
Oh
I'm
no,
not going to
that's
do
good.
that.
I'm glad you said that. Just don't do that. Like like you know what I'm saying. Like, right. So yeah, so Jimmy. So let me ask you a question. You mentioned Jimmy. So he's still up to his bullshit, like pedophiling and
Oh,
shit.
every
Like,
day. every day. Jimmy is a nasty bastard. Jimmy is disgusting. Do you know how many women he threatened? Listen, there was this woman, her name was Global TV, and he threatened to rape her grandchildren. These are babies.
Mm,
These are 5, 6, 7 year
mm,
olds. And like I said this
mm.
morning on my own live stream, when I did a live stream about Jimmy, I said, you are sick because in order to say these things, that means you have to think because you have to think before you speak, right?
Right,
So
right,
that
right,
means you
right.
you have to think about hurting little girls before you
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
have that come out of your mouth. And
You have
so
to
any
preach
man
it
that can
first.
sit and have those thoughts is disgusting.
Yeah, I've said this before. I've said them same words many years ago about this cat, about Jimmy. You understand? Get me? I hurt him so hard. He waved the white flag and started to say, "Oh, seven's not worth it." This guy come with challenges. What we do is we go live for 3 hours and we see who gets blah blah blah. This is what the nigga said to me. I said, "What? Go live for 3 hours? All right, then cool." And then as soon as we did that, he couldn't even last 3 hours. I think he done like under an hour, something like half an hour, and then added people onto the stream, like so they could talk about me. When I did like 3 4 hours on my own, dragging this guy up and down his YouTube streets. This guy ran, waving a white flag. You don't want no more, making up excuses like, "Oh, seven's a lame, seven's this," but running at the same time. You understand? He's a bitch boy. He knows he's a pedophile. He knows he's lame. You know, hey, listen, he's a clown. Is he still doing that dirty
Yeah,
ass
and
job working on speakers and stuff in not clubs, but when he's standing by speakers, when he like a cleaner or some shit
no,
for
that's
like
Ralph.
for,
That's
for
Ralph. Jimmy works in a factory. But at the same time, okay, so knowing what type of men are over there, wouldn't you
mm.
say to a 17-year-old girl, this isn't a place for you?
I'm
Knowing
telling
what
her
type
that
of
now.
men.
I'm telling her that. I've mentioned as soon as they come on live, I was saying that anyway. Like she's 17, she shouldn't be here. And I said, like, if you're here, come off YouTube. You don't need
Those
to be
men,
here. You shouldn't be
those
here.
men exploit women. They do revenge porn. They drop women's nude pictures. They exchange women's nude pictures. They porn bomb people. Like literally, Jimmy would make up fake phone numbers because he's blocked from my phone. He would make up
So
fake phone numbers
let
and
me
he
ask you
would
a
send me
question.
porn.
Let me ask you a question. So is she coming to YouTube and is she riding with them guys, or she got like a little female group that she hangs around with?
I don't think she, no, she just literally came onto YouTube like yesterday.
Oh,
This
okay.
all just started.
And now Jimmy and them are hanging around her. Is that what you're saying?
Of course they are. Of course
All
they
right.
flock to her. They all flock to her and they're all like gaslighting her and telling her like, "Oh yeah, you should definitely come in here and cook these people. Oh yeah, you should definitely keep making videos and you should definitely take over your father's place." And I'm like, "Are you kidding me? She's 17."
All right. All right. Then. So I'm coming for Jimmy then. All right. Say less. Say less. Say less. Your pedos.
Oh, it's not just Jimmy. It's Jimmy, it's Mike Mills, it's Rio James, it's all of them.
Okay.
And
Mike
all
Mills,
Rio is
Ian
gonna do
James.
is try to get her up on his panel. Rio is a drunk, and every time Rio has a woman up on his panel, he asks what her panties smell like. Can you imagine him? He's gonna get drunk and he's gonna ask this little girl what her panties smell like.
Oh my God.
None of that
See,
is
see,
okay with me.
we need to get her away from that. I haven't got no power for all that kind of shit. You know what I'm trying to say? Like the powers with y'all, you used to have to protect the girl. Like, I don't know what kind of group you've got, what kind of, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But I know you two have had a rocky start as well, but I hope maybe you two can patch it up and she can join your team, for guidance sake. If she chooses to stay on YouTube, I hope she can kind of join your team and you can guide her because
I doubt
her
she ever
mind's
will
all
because
over the
she knows
place and
that I
she could be.
don't. She knows how I feel about her dad. And even though I don't want to see her get wrapped up in this bullshit and I want to see her live her life and be prosperous and be successful, it
Mm.
still won't change the fact that I do not respect her father.
Yeah, I understand. I understand that. I get it. I understand. I'm not trying to give you that mission. I'm not trying to give you that mission or that job. I'm just saying. I'm just thinking out loud. If she's gonna stay on YouTube, she needs guidance. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Otherwise, I
she's not
think
going
she
to get
should
that
get
in
out.
the she's not going to get guidance in that sector. There is no
Right?
one that's going to tell her to do the right thing.
They're gonna
So that's
use
why she
her.
just needs to stay away.
they're going to use her and then fuck her off to the side. She's going to come to YouTube and say how this guy used her and that guy used her, and no one's going to care.
Exactly.
And they're going
Exactly
to
my
walk away
point.
from her. That's exactly what's going to happen.
Yep. They're going to just toss her to the side. And then she's going to be like, it's just going to add more trauma to her already grief.
Right. And that's a fact. I hope she listens to this because that's a fact. That's what will happen. It will damage her head even more. It will
Absolutely.
damage.
And I even told her, I'm like, this being involved in this YouTube is exhausting, it is draining, and it will just suck the energy out of you. You are 17, you don't need this to happen to you yet.
Right. I don't know. Like, I don't know. It's crazy. I didn't think these little dirty bastards would be around her. You know,
They've
as soon as I
stalked the
found out
little
she was
girls.
8, I mean, as soon as I found out she was like 17, I was like, nah, that I don't even want to touch this subject. And then it was, and then what I thought is, why is there a 17-year-old on here with all these weirdos? You know, these fucking weirdos, these
Because she
Jimmys and
knows that
shit.
these people are talking about her dad, and she feels like she can come on here and argue with adults to defend her father. But what she doesn't understand is she's not dealing with normal adults. She's dealing with some sick people.
Right, right.
And they can sit there and tell her on her community posts and on her whatever, oh, we support you. Oh, we loved your dad. That's all bullshit. That's all bullshit. No,
So,
they
so,
didn't.
so are you telling me, right? She's not listening to your words and other females. She's listening to the men.
Correct.
Wow. Okay, then. Well, I just hope it's not one of those situations. But then again, her mind's all over the place. Her mind's all over the place right now. Right now, this point in time, her mind's all over the place. So I've got to put it down to that.
Oh, and I
I
don't
hope so.
disagree with that. But at the same time, when your mind is all over the place, that's not the place to be.
Right.
Listen, my sector of YouTube is the bottom of the barrel. We
But
are
but
ruthless and we don't care.
but this is, but you got to understand how things work though. Like, right. Once your minds are out of the place, it's like you don't want to go out the house. Say you're in depression, you don't want to leave and stuff. But YouTube's your most closest thing. And the thing about YouTube is you get to hide yourself. You get to be a different character. So you're gonna log in. Now, if your mind's all over the place and you log into YouTube all the day or every day, now you're gonna be fixated with YouTube. Now YouTube's basically your life. You understand? So that's
Oh
the
no, trust me,
danger.
I understand that. But at the same time, she's 17. I'm sure she's got friends in school, and I mean, at 17 years old, I would hope that you would reach out to your friends and reach out to a bunch of non-caring pedophile adults.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. She needs guidance. She needs some.
And she has a mother,
She has a
so
mother.
she's yeah, she has a mother.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I don't know. I don't.
And
I
so
really
I'm
don't
I'm
know.
and I'm guessing her mother probably has no idea that she's even done this.
Right, right.
And I would only hope that, like, if her mother knew, her mother would tell her, like, "Hey, sweetheart, if you're feeling some type of way, or if you're whatever, then let's talk about it. Don't turn to a bunch of strange, crazy people online. The internet is not a good place for children. It's just not."
I'm surprised she's here. I'm surprised at that. I really am surprised she's here. And people are taking advantage of her. She needs to be. She needs to be saved, yo. She needs to be saved.
Right, because all those people are going to do. And then you know what they did when okay, so even last night when Mike Mills did a live stream last night, they literally
Mm,
were posting her Cash App. So to me as a 44-year-old woman, when
wow.
you are posting a 17-year-old child's Cash App, you're trying to entice her to stay on YouTube by saying, "Hey, we can get people to give you money."
Yeah, not even that. Yeah, that is right. You are right. But at the same time, it's showing that man wants to fuck. Yeah, because you're supposed to showing all this loyalty and respect to somebody just like that when you wouldn't normally want to do it, especially to the other race as well. I mean, the other sex. You're showing that you want to fuck.
And you know what's crazy? I have been involved in this sector for 10 years, and I have never once, except for when my best friend was murdered and we started a GoFundMe. I never once have gotten donations. I've never once asked anybody for their money. Never once.
Right. Me too.
Never
Me
once.
too. Me too. Me too. I can agree with you there. Me too. Never once. In fact, I've told people to spend the money. Those that wanted to donate to me, I said, keep the money and spend it on your kids. Go take them to the shop and buy some candy. That's a fact. I've said that 1,010,000 to people. You know what I'm saying? But like,
Well,
nah, but for real though, like, thanks, like, I respect you for coming up, and I'm glad I got your side, you know, because if I never heard this, someone would be up here saying a whole heap of shit, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, what, I understand completely where you're coming from, you know, trying to say, and like, I mean, I get it, but like, I just want to just ask you, well, you've already said that you're not the type to keep attacking her and stuff like that, but if you could stop that just to show example, you know what I'm saying? Like, like a little girl mourning as well. You don't want to wake up the next day. I'm not talking
and
to you personally, but people that attack young ass people like this, they could wake up the next day depressed and just wanted to end their life and like cut their own wrist, stuff like that. So you have to be careful when it comes to these kids, man. You have to
I
be
don't
careful.
disagree with that. And so, like I said, my words might have not have came out the way that they should have, and my words might have came out a little harsh and a little strong. And I think that I let my own anger get the best of me when thinking about the things that her father had done, you know. But at the same time, I was telling her that this is not a place for her.
Yeah, yeah. It's not this. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good to know that though.
So it's
That's
not like
good
I
to
was
know.
attempting to like entice her into a roast game with me. Never would I do that. She's 17 years old. She's a minor. And at the end of the day, what these adults don't understand is that you can continue to entice her and try to get her to engage. But no matter what she says about you, or no matter how mad she makes you, what you come back and say to her, she's a minor child. The law is on her
Right,
side. I'm
right,
not trying to get in, I'm not trying to get wrapped up in the law over a 17-year-old who's
right.
angry.
Mm-hmm. Right. You see exactly what it is. You understand exactly what it is. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
So I'm not trying to keep going at this little girl to make her stay here. No, I'm trying to tell her, sweetheart, go away. No
Mm.
disrespect, but go away. Stay far away from this.
See, because you're going back and forth with her father, she probably thinks you're just trying to, you know what I'm saying?
But see, that's the
Just
thing.
like,
Her father and I never went back and forth with each other until he started like saying all the things that he was saying about my best friend. And then he started calling the police. He started literally, I live in Kansas City, Missouri in the United States, and he lived in Chicago, Illinois. And he was calling the police department in my city, you know, trying to get them to press charges on me for what? And then he was calling the detective that was handling the murder investigation of my best friend, and he was trying to interfere. He was trying to interfere with the murder investigation. Jimmy did too. Jimmy did too. And then he was trying to call, he called and he emailed every news station in Kansas City trying to get them to interview him. Like, for what purpose? You didn't even know her. What were you going to say?
yeah, but what was their beef? There's got to
There
be a
was none. He
reason.
didn't even know my best friend. He didn't even know her. He never had any, and even though she, you know, was involved from, she was involved, she was kind of in and out involved in YouTube. She had
Mm.
never had a conversation with Styles, never once in 10 years, never once. She never had any interaction with him whatsoever.
So why would they do that though? There's always a reason.
You know, I asked him so many times, like, why are you, like, what is your problem? Why are you doing this? And he never would say, he never gave a reason. He just kept doing it. Shut up, bitch. I don't got to answer to you. That's what he would say to me.
Oh my God, I don't know. 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 I don't know, man. See. Now you're not even the issue no more. It sounds like these Jimmy guys and that are just up to no good, and that like it sounds like we need a red alert on protecting the 17-year-old and also roasting them guys. I mean, I don't mind roasting them guys. I don't mind doing that. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? But like, Also, we need to this girl needs to come off YouTube. Otherwise, something's gonna happen. She's gonna end up linking one of these guys, and they're gonna fuck her and dump her. That's exactly what's gonna happen.
And then exploit her.
Yeah.
So,
And
well, thank you for
put her pictures
having
on
me on your
YouTube.
panel.
Put her pictures all over YouTube and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's what
Well,
they're gonna do.
thank you for having me up here and letting me say what I had to say. But I have to go. I've got something I have to take care of.
No,
But
thank you.
at
Thank you
least
for
you
calling in.
understand now. At
Yeah,
least
I
you
understand.
understand.
Don't worry, I ain't gonna cuss you out no more. Don't worry. Thank you for calling in, though.
You're
You know
welcome.
what I'm saying? All right, blessings. What you say? What are you moaning for? What are you moaning for? What are you moaning for? Anyway, yeah, man, that was a good conversation. I'm glad you called in because now, I know what she's on and where her mind is at. You get me? Yeah, man. So that's good. I'm glad about that conversation. I'm gonna go though, but I'm coming back. Like I said, Monday. Not for her though. For Stylez, not Stylez. What's his name? Jimmy and all them guys. Yeah. I'll see you on Monday. I see you on Monday. Yeah. And tell Jimmy to look out for me. Jimmy, all you bitch boys coming straight back for you guys. Make sure you tune in on Monday. Yeah? You dirty bastards. I thought these guys was dead. After I dealt with them how many years ago, they were in silence. They made sure they stayed off my radar. They made sure they stayed off my radar. They went silent, and now their name's there again, and they're harassing. Hey, listen, you dirty bastards. Don't think I don't know what you're up to. Put a Cash App link in the chat, all this shit. Trying to get that bread, making it feel welcome, making it feel warm, making it feel like she can make money on your channel, all that shit. You understand? The funny part is you're making everybody else pay her instead of yourself, you broke bastard. Anyway, I'll catch you on Monday, man. I'll catch you on Monday. You know what I'm saying? This should be actually good because I don't have to hold back. I hold back when it comes to females. I don't have to hold back when it comes to these dirty bastard niggas, man. I don't have to hold back when it comes to these dirty bastard niggas, man. These pot-belly, funny shape-ass niggas, man. Hey, enough love, everybody. Blessings to, was it Cat or something like that who called in the show? Blessings to y'all. See y'all Monday. And make sure them little featherweight niggas are around so I can talk to their face. You understand? Peace and love. Your blessings. You know what I'm saying?
7BF, Demigod.
Yo, it's me, 7, aka the Stat Boy. She's a good look for me. Yeah. That she's a good look for me. Why you always coming round telling me she's not the one? Why you telling me all up in my face? What's the secret? What you know? What's the secret? What you know? Is there something you're holding back? Better tell me real fast now, bro. I think she's a good look. Nah, she's not a good look. I think she's a good look for me. Yeah, yo. I think she's a good look. Nah, she's not a good look. I think she's a good look for me. Yeah. Ever since we got together, my life has got much better. I've even felt much clever, cause she's dumb. But I love the stuff that she brings me. I give it back to her easy. Sometimes we relax and watch the TV, just chill. She's a good one. Nah, she ain't no good one. Nah, she's a good one to me. She's a good one. Now she's not no good one. What you hiding from me? Tell me, why don't you want me with her? All up in my face now, nigga. What you hiding from me? I just don't like her like that. I don't really trust, and that's a fact. The way and she moves and smiles at other people all the goddamn while. That means she's just nice, son. I be keeping an eye, that's right, son. I'ma make sure she don't do them things to me. She not gon' cheat, and if she do, I'll approach you. And I said, blood, I should've listened to you, but now she's gone. But for now, I'ma keep her. But for now, I'ma keep her. But for now, I'ma keep her. Feels that she's the one. Yeah, I'm gonna keep her. I'ma keep her. Yeah, I'ma keep her. I'ma keep her. I'ma keep her. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. I feel like she.
Yes, demigod, stressed out.
Yo. Yeah.
Purchase your tracks today.
Stressed out, stressed out, stressed out, stressed out. That's how I get these days. Yo. Got me stressed out, stressed out, stressed out, stressed out. How I'm feeling these days. Yo.
Purchase
It's
your
the
tracks today.
government's way. Sick of the stress that I feel each goddamn day, yo. Feels like I got much weight on my shoulders. Damn. Cold alone. Rolling the streets. Got things to do. Very hungry, need to
Purchase
eat.
your tracks today.
Why I gotta feel this pain each day? Arguments keep coming my way. Stressful from the family status, job, business, you know, man. Always coming straight to you. Like he's trying to get the flu. Oh, make you feel sick, wanna drop. Submit
Purchase
to
your
a
tracks today.
Never that though. Shoulda just fully attacked them. Family status be a problem. Friends be a problem. Running up and down, need a doctor to solve this pain. Why is he coming to me yet again? Every day I live in stress, yo. Goddamn, now I know
Purchase
what's
your
best
tracks
though.
today.
Taking time out. Gotta take time out. Taking time out. Gotta take time out. When you feel your head's about to break. Leave, yo. When you feel your head's about to break.
Purchase
Time
your
to
tracks
leave,
today.
yo. Don't let them people get you down. I learned the hard way. Clownish. Lifting looking like a sandwich. Kinda pain he can manage. Now I have to handle the damage. Please come and lock me up. Just today, interviewing all over that day. Come out this morning.
Purchase your tracks today.
Damn. You know.
7DS, demigod.